Welcome back to the Tidy Your This is Mike coming at you with the weekly news and review for May the 24th. Be with you. May 24th, 2026, 2026. And of course, we've got Transformers news. There's every week Transformers news. Not a lot of Transformers news, but some news. I don't usually talk about Marvel, but Marvel, this caught my eye because I've got most of this stuff with clearance stickers from Ross on it already. So I was like, am I looking at the wrong date? No, I'm not, actually. Also, the Conan O'Brien figure. I'm sorry. Conan the Barbarian figure. I said it wrong the first time. I'll say it right when we get to the segment. Then we've got some Motu stuff. We got MOTUniverse going on. And we've got more stuff to look at. And Street Fighter glowing in the dark. This is a glowing review of Blanca. Superpowers. Again, McFarlane squeezing every penny out of this toy line that they can. Some of this stuff's kind of cool. It sucks that it's just I really don't even know how to get a hold of it anymore. I guess you got to pre-order it from special places. For those people saying that this was fake, it wasn't real. Well, when Playmates said, take it down, that pretty much told everyone it's real. But, okay, there it is. Exactly. I made a video with some pictures, and that's exactly what it looked like. And some Star Wars news. A little more. Coming up. After I'm done counting on my fingers if I hit my 3-joke minimum for the intro, now we got Show.Z Store. What's new at Show.Z Store? It's a pre-order for the Lucky Cat Dragon Beast King Lion Metallic Edition. It is a 7-inch size. So there's the answer for me. I didn't know exactly how big it was. 7 inches. And I don't know the price, but it is $3 down. And it does look pretty good. I kind of feel like this is going to be sort of the size of what was a Super 7 one that was made. Then we've got the New Age. This is the 875CX Cowboy and 75DX and X Cleon Wyatt. But this is the Shattered Glass version. I believe it's Shattered Glass. Shadow the Glass on that. Due out third quarter of 2026. $1 down. I'm very curious what the price will be because I don't think it's going to be the same price as 3 individual versions of Wyatt. I think it's going to be significantly cheaper than 3 of those added together. And Robot Toys RTD01R Transformers Beast Wars Lord Ventagon Clear transparent version. This does look pretty cool. I do want to say that this is in stock for $97. Remember the old TH and the support your favorite reviewer box, helps channel out, all that fun stuff. And thanks to everybody who helps support the channel. Right, so we have the first story, and I do feel like, I don't know the scale of this. I threw it in the masterpiece realm because it's kind of fun. But Lucky Cat, Cyber Goddess, CGO1, Venus. Here's the thing about this figure. I didn't realize it, but the alt mode it's different. It's a little convertible. Well, I mean, the other one's topless also. Topless RC. But, yeah, I didn't realize that. And as I was looking through all this and getting pictures, I didn't even pay close attention to the alt mode, which does look kind of fun. So it's a different take on the character. We don't get the exact same thing over and over and over. So, yeah, that is pretty cool. Not sure about price and availability and all that kind of stuff just yet, but it will be, well, more information on that should be coming pretty soon. All right, so this is an MMCIF04 Alter Beta. It says something like Deadlock. Anyway, it looks pretty interesting, and I think it's posted by Shadow Maro 00. And yeah, it's an interesting looking figure. I kind of got the Drift vibes for me a little bit, but it does look pretty cool. And I don't have an alt mode. I thought I had an alt mode, don't have an alt mode, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I've been hearing about a KO oversized Unicron. Some people are trying to say they believe this is KO undersized like Legends, but then again, you can make a Unicron the size of my house and it's still Legends. So, I mean, it's one of those things. I think that Unicron that's 4 foot it's probably the best we'll ever get. Something 30 inches. Okay, that sounds good. But this is basically sort of a redo, in a way, of the Armada. But nobody has size, price, availability, when it's going to come. So this is like the early time frame. But I looked up the name of the person. Let's see if I still have it. It said mediocre Dan Ling. So Dan Ling is the one, and yeah, the Dan Ling's the one with the information on this. So hopefully we get a little more information on this in the future. I'd be excited for it. I think I would love to get one, review it, and then maybe gift it to my son for Christmas, because he really wants a good Unicron. He's wanting to get like a 01 Studio cell. And next we got Bango Toys, which I was gonna have a clip that's highly inappropriate. It says that from the Cry in the Dark, a dango ate my baby. Turns out that is actually the words of Elaine from Seinfeld. It's Dango got my baby in the actual movie. So got to figure out how I'm gonna get a good clip on that. But anyway, Bango Toys did a really good job with their first one, and that one I just reviewed just recently. I like it. I'm looking forward to this Newton, Galileo, whatever is going on here. Here is the alt mode for it. And yeah, it's a bit on the stylized side like we knew. And it works. It works well. I look forward to this. And then we got an arm. And it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. That's the thing. Like, you get an arm that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. And I'm curious if they're going to keep the price points about the $135 price each times 5. I'm sure the main one would cost more, but yeah, the main one, if it's maybe $150, that would be great. But I don't know. Who knows? We don't know just yet every detail about it, but it's still pretty exciting overall. It's a nice arm. And just so you know, all three, the first 3 are up for pre-order at Show.Z store. I do have them all pre-ordered. Okay, so there's a YOLO Park AMK Pro Bumblebee Movie Optimus Prime product update. A video basically showcasing it, this new entry in the AMK Pro line, with diecast parts, premium flashing LED lights, and a wide set of accessories, $65 on their website. And you might be able to get it on Show.Z. I know I got one on there, but I don't know if it's the same one as this or they're altering it. See, armor parts to switch between Cybertron and Earth mode, opening chest, ion blaster, battle axe, and display base. I mean, it looks like a lot of the same stuff that I've already got, but shipping will gradually begin on May 22nd. It will begin days ago. So I guess I'm short on Masterpiece News, and so let's talk about these short guys here, which are actually pretty fascinating. And this is the Machine Cat Toys MCTC01 Flight B Robo Superion. Yeah. Superion. Here is the alt mode for those of you interested in alt mode. And now I did get one of these. I think I got a Bruticus. I think it's the same company. They do kind of change the names as they're going along here, but I think it's the same company. But Superion's my favorite. I don't think I'm going forward with any more of these. As cool as they are, and as good of a job as they've done with them, it's just like I really need to trim down the number of scales that I'm working on. But it's always fun to get your hands on one of these, check them out, and enjoy them, and have a little bit of fun with one. Superion, though, is my favorite. It's a tough one, passing on any Superion. Right, so this isn't quite Masterpiece, it's not quite Legends, and I guess it's more mainline, but still, missing link feature for this Ironhide is a nod to the sled. The ability to use Ironhide you can use him as a cannon. You could ride him from behind and shoot. Yeah, if this is something you want to do, I'll have to remember this is a thing you can do when I review the guy, but I don't think it's something I look forward to doing It's not at the top of my list. Let's just put it that way. But it's a thing that can... I don't remember this from the show, though. Maybe this is a nod to where, like, someone's riding in the back and, like, comes up a hatch on top or something. I don't know. I don't remember that either, but it's the only thing that really would sort of make sense. Magic Square MSB 63 ENIAC. This was the same character I just reviewed from the Bango toys. Is that what's going on here? But anyhow, is it Strafe? Is it Strafe? I think it's Strafe. Looks pretty good. Like, there's no way I'm gonna say the Magic Square stuff doesn't look good. But I've got the Craftsman toys. I'm good with it. Happy with it. I like this. They show the arm here, which I don't know why they jumped to the combined part before they show you the alt mode, which is weird. But anyway, it's interesting how they like superimpose the arm where it would be in position. Either they don't have the torsos to show just yet, or maybe they, I don't know, made them vanish. But I believe it's more of a superimpose look that they put on there, and it looks fantastic. I mean, there's just Magic Square does magic with their designs. They need more paint and stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, I've got one, and Legends is like third tier for me, so it's a lot of money when you start adding up all the little prices. One big price, and the alt mode is like spot on to animation, I believe. A little bit more intricate than the G1 toy, like as it should be, and a little bit more like the show, and that works, and it works well. So Transformers crossover with Denkyu. It's a collaboration in which they will have a pop-up store with official goods to be sold, such as acrylic stands, keychains, bags, clothing, cards, postcards, and more. Spend 2,200 yen and you will receive one random clear card. So 10 types total. Just something interesting is going on, that another thing that I won't be able to be part of. But it's interesting, it's cool, and even if I was, I don't know if I'd buy any of that stuff. Anyway, I'm experiencing technical difficulties with TFW 2005. But Activision Transformer game update, official fan feedback, side issues. This is interesting because Xbox is saying a few things that I think is really good in regards to Transformers games. And bring exclusives back, make online multiplayer free, revive backwards compatibility program. So a lot of the stuff I like backwards compatibility. That's awesome. Like modern game systems, and a lot of times modern game systems will put out an old game, but it's an updated version of an old game and charges $60 for it. I mean, what was the point of spending the $60 or $70 5 years ago? So yeah, I like that idea. Also, the online multiplayer, making it free. I'm not on Xbox, I'm on the PlayStation, and $80 for online multiplayer access is just ridiculous. And all the free games, like the Fortnite and all that kind of stuff, first, I don't like those games, but they expect some point in that game that you're going to make in-game purchases. So your gaming experience is extremely limited if you don't make... So long story short is, it's just ridiculous how much they charge for the online gaming experience, so making it free is definitely good. I actually thought Xbox was dead last year. I mean, this RGT 85 guy told me that. Alright, so we got this picture of Leo Kaiser from Darth Ravage 07, and because he did a review of it and everything seems to have gone well with it. And here is another picture, and I'll give you some credit here. So I do not have this. I did not get in on it at all. So, you know, it's just a thing. But this is from Laserwave of TFW 2005. And kind of cool to show the size near all the other Hasbro figures, which is another thing I wouldn't be able to show because I don't have all those. So I guess I could. My son has some of those. Anyhow, how's he already got the Bruticus done? Is there a way to get Bruticus done already? I thought that was still something in the works. But anyhow, that's impressive. I think the Bruticus is actually more impressive than the Leo Kaiser. But Leo Kaiser looks good. Another solid Haslab, I believe. Alright, so it looks like Octobotamus. Remember Octobotamus? Yeah, I remember Octobotamus. Okay, he's got, I guess, a video now of the Kranix figure and showing the size and scale of everything next to everything with the Hasbro. But I still think it looks good on a Masterpiece shelf, so that's my stance. I still think it's a great figure, so if you see it and you like it, get it. Some people, see, a lot of people won't understand the significance or the meaning or who the character is, and it is kind of cool to give an alt mode. And this thing's been like controversial on two ends, multiple ends of the spectrum. So a lot of people point out a lot of things about this because I'm on the sidelines as a silent observer in this. And even I showed this to my son and he's like, I got all that already. I don't need it. I don't need any of that. But yes, the blue windshield is the reason people like this version of the Ironhide. And that's what was pointed out to me. So I didn't really know that that was a thing that was an issue. Now I know it. So that's a good point. And the fact that the other two figures are hard to get on the secondary market. So it's a nice happy family of these three for $90. I mean, I wouldn't be excited to spend $90 on this myself, but other people are that are, sick of looking on eBay for a good deal on some of these, and now getting the blue windshield. So I understand that if if this is a set for you, get it. And definitely, like, if I'm saying something like I'm not getting it, that doesn't mean you shouldn't get it. That means that it's just not for me. I was doing some cleaning up of man room number 1 today, vacuuming and straightening up and all that, and Robo Don't Know just automatically rolled into his video and it went, so I just let it run, and he talked like he loved absolutely everything, and I'm like, so are you buying absolutely everything in here? Like, I don't get it. And then so I got another kind of a joke about that later, but he's not buying everything that he talks about, although he says he loves it and acts like he's got it all on pre-order. But I like to disclose what I'm getting, what I'm not getting, just so that you guys know like where I stand and know what to expect me to review in the future. But this is the question mark of last week. Like, what is this accessory? The artifact with the Age of the Prime Sentinel Prime, and that's the artifact. Now I guess we got to look at the figure too. This is what happens when you have 3 different posts, but you want to show one picture from each post in all of this, and try to keep it straight, and try to give people the credit where credit is deserved. But this is how this Sentinel Prime stacks up to the rest of these. And yeah, it's this was during the Hasbro China Jing Dong live stream. Also brought us the first-hand look at Transformers Age of the Primes, Sentinel Prime. So the artifact is that big thing. All these different weapons stick to it, and they're weapons that go to the Primes. And this is the guy, and he's every bit as tall as Commander Class Prime and the new Megs. Possible first look at unreleased Transformers Beast Wars 2 Artemis figurine. Figurine means it has no articulation. That's what a figurine means. This appears to have articulation, therefore not a figurine. Anyway, prototype and some additional images to this, whatever this means. It's still fun to see stuff that wasn't released. And there it is. And there's a baggie of, like, more of her. Like, they were working on more of her. Maybe there were going to be other characters. I don't know. I didn't watch Beast Wars 2 or any of that, but it's still kind of fun to kind of find about history. It's a history lesson. In theaters, September 17th, Transformers the movie, one day only, is coming back for the Apology Tour. It's my understanding, 40 years later, it still hits like a truck. Spoiler, Optimus Prime dies. But you know what? Another spoiler is they call it sleep mode because he came back twice. So, that's... I mean, technically, in Season 4, he's back for good, right? And this time, nothing can stop me. Well, I guess... don't cry when Optimus Prime dies. By the way, I've been watching this on my own personal movie theater for years, but I guess in a theater that's quadruple the size of mine, that would be fun. And it's going to be in 4K. That's another thing. It's going to be 4K crystal clear. I still feel like I watch it pretty crystal clear, but it'll be a fun day. People have been talking about the soundtrack, and I guess there's going to be some t-shirts to go with it, which that's a pretty cool t-shirt. I wouldn't mind having it, but you can Pre-order Phoenix exclusives EU. There's different places. Target Vinyl, Amazon exclusive, BBTS exclusive, Metal Injection, indie stores. There's just a lot of stuff that they're going to be having different. There's a lot to this, but anyhow, what I'm understanding is that this is going to have new iterations of the original song. So The Touch, Knights of Unicron, Stan Bush, originally recorded by Stan Bush. Instrumental, Instruments of Destruction, Knights of Unicron. So I think they're re-recording some of these on here is what I'm hearing about this. But it's interesting. The vinyl aspect's interesting. I don't know. My son hasn't said anything about this. And he collects vinyls. And he likes Transformers. You know, the same one that likes vinyls and Transformers. So this is probably something he'd be looking to get. Yeah, it might have to be a Christmas gift. Alright, Void Rivals number 31, comic book covers. And it's kind of fun. I don't really get too excited about all the comic book covers. But some of them are quite interesting. Some of them are fun. And June brings your favorite local comic shop this new one. The Stux Lloyd Liberators have formed for one purpose, the downfall of Alpha, freeing Stuckoid kind of tyrannical rule. Anyway, if you're into this and you're keeping up with it, then get your issue. Alright, Jada Mega Man's got more. Mega Men coming. Mega Man Z's Man's. Okay, that's enough of that fun stuff. So what's coming here? We got Proto Man. We've got Snake Man, and there's one more. What do they call this one? Gemini Laser. Gemini Laser, is that what that is? And the funny thing was, and this is going back to Robo when I was watching, he said that he's gotten them all for free from Jada. But that doesn't change the fact that they're really good figures. I think Jada makes great figures. I just don't know if they're that great. They're small. Their articulation's probably not going to give you everything that you want, but maybe. You just got to match an 8-bit sprite, right? Marvel Legends! Hey, if only we still measured video games in sprites, life would be more simple, more simpler, more simplest. Okay, Marvel Legends Series Foundation, Mr. Fantastic. I've got a Mr. Fantastic. I do. I probably have 20, maybe 26 Marvel figures total, which is way more than I need, but I've got a Mr. Fantastic. Okay. And then Marvel's The Thing and Marvel's Invisible Woman. I've got an Invisible Woman. I do. No, I don't. Maybe I don't. No, I don't. Then we've got Hulk 2099. Now, let me tell you this. That's a real long wait for a release for a Hulk figure. 2099 is 2026. That's 73 years. Oh, just kidding. I know. $47 on May 21st of this year for the pre-order. We've got Marvel's Lizard. Now, I have a Lizard figure. And Marvel's Electro. I have an Electro figure. I think these are more cartoony than comic, or maybe these are more comic than the other ones. But although I have the characters already on the retro style cards, these actually look like something I would actually be more interested in. It says $84. Is that a 2-pack? No, it's a 3-pack. Ooh. With the Lizard, Electro, and Spider-Man. Ooh. And then Charles Xavier and the hover chair. Again, stuff people have. I don't have like a modern iteration, but I got the vintage one. I got the Toy Biz. I think it was Toy Biz that made it. Bought some dude's collection and he had it in there. So I kept it. And there it is. So a lot of fun stuff. If you're interested in all of this, then you know where to go. Now leave it to me to botch it was the X-Men stuff, the Marvel Legends. I would definitely botch a Marvel Legends anything because I'm just not that up on it. Don't really care that much. Care enough to buy one. I don't want a second of any of those. But I'm tempted on the glow in the dark here. I've already done the blue. Now I plan on selling my original of this. So I have I think that the best one is the Storm Collectibles, but it is triple the price of one of these. And I like the glow in the dark, but I also kind of want the blue one. So And Blanka's a very important character in Street Fighter. It's just all there is to it. So it's gonna glow in the dark. Hopefully I edit in the glow in the dark picture also to go along with this. You know, the one that shows the actual glowing. And oh yeah, that was like a BBTS exclusive. No. Blanka's an Entertainment Earth exclusive, but now we're gonna get into the next one. Time moves fast, and I gotta keep you up with it, you know. Creed 2. This is the Creed 2 figure from Hiya Toys. And, here's where we're at with this. NECA made a great line of Rocky stuff, and the thing is that you can't get it anymore. You might not even be able to get NECA Turtles after Mattel gets their hands on the license. There's a lot of question about that. There's a lot of turtle news this week. I'm turtled out, but from Creed 2, we proudly present Adonis Creed in the exquisite Super Series 1/12 scale action figure, capturing his drive, discipline, and destiny. So, if that's a thing that you is that the Michael B. Jordan character? Still, it looks pretty good. I like it. Sometimes I feel like I'm saying it as if my grandma was talking about this stuff. Tmnt Foot Mystic Oshima by NECA. Now, there's NECA making turtle stuff, but they're going to do the same thing. If they're losing the license because of Playmates lost the master, and they're going to lose it too, they're going to squeeze every ounce they can out of it. They're going to give you obscure stuff. That's nice. Nice to give you some obscure stuff here. This is from Mirage Comics, 7-inch scale. Cool looking figure. I mean, I don't know anything about it, but you know, I can look at a cool figure and say, that figure looks cool. Now, I straight up stole this from the Yes Have Some podcast. And so I gotta say, if you want more information about this, you can get their ideas and thoughts and all this. Go to Yes Have Some YHS crew with Craig and Abby and all of them over there. A lot of fun. The guys are a lot of fun. But protecting what generations love. Playmates has retained Reeves and Weiss to defend the company in a manner critical to protecting its brand legacy and value. This is exactly what I said. Exactly what I said when I first heard this news. The news broke. I talked about it, and I said that we will not be getting anything from them. If they don't make a scratch this year, if they don't make a half court this year, if they don't make any of these other figures this year, we're not going to get them. They could still make a scratch. Mattel could make a scratch, but it can't be exactly the same. Like, Playmates has just been popping it back out with the same mold for so long. And then if they don't have the mold for whatever reason, the tooling, then they make the tooling based exactly off the original so that you really can't tell the difference. And that's the fun. And yeah, you side by side, you'd be able to tell the difference, especially like a hardcore collector. A kind of a casual collector like me would be like, that's the exact same one I had as a kid. I wouldn't know the difference, and nor would I care. Nor would I care. But my whole life as collecting, every 3 years, I saw all of the same Playmates figures, the whole line just back out on the shelf, back out on the shelf, back out on the shelf. KB, Toys R Us, the Walmarts, just every 3 years, the whole line just, especially the first year, just remade. Now, that's going to stop. And that's what this is about. If Mattel wants to use the tooling, they're going to have to pay a fee to Playmates. But I think Playmates is sore about that. I don't think Playmates wants anyone using their tooling. And more of NECA milking the turtles in the end with BBTS, Entertainment Earth, Nerdzoic's going to have these. So on May 26th, it's going to be up for pre-order. The Splinter, Casey Jones have been like, we're going to get to pre-order it on the 26th. I can't wait to look at my pictures of something that's in a queue to eventually pay for and then maybe one day get. So, just saying. The different eras are getting represented and all of that fun stuff. Now we can get into, let's see if, we saved the best for last around here. So let's see if we're there, and I think we're there. Yes, we're there. So I've got a marketing background, or at least educated in marketing. And I want to say this. When I first saw this, I was like, there's no way I'm buying this. I'm not buying this. But it feels like forever and a year ago. It was technically last year, I think, that we found out about this, or right at the beginning of this year, that it was leaked. And the more time that's gone by, and now knowing that they're losing the license and all this stuff, Pre-orders launch May 24th. That's today for those of you who are watching this. Amazon, I think BBTS also, but I think I'm in on it. I know better than to be in on it. I know I should avoid it like the plague because it's just going to be a lot of money. So, but I think I am. Let's look a little closer. Let's get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry. We're getting in here with all these figures. So iterations of Joes in turtle form. And at first I thought crossovers suck. I hate crossovers. They suck. And the more I look at this, the more I like it. The more I'm going to kick myself I'm going to kick myself either way. I'm going to kick myself if I get it. I'm going to kick myself if I don't. If I don't get them and I find someone selling their collection for like half the price, that's really where it worked. But probably not in the current state and environment that things are going on with collecting and the licensing. These are probably going to be hard to get. Now, I'm not trying to engage anyone's FOMO. F the FOMO, guys. I'm just telling you. I'm just thinking I might get in on it. It looks like a lot of fun. The helicopter and all that. So anyway, if you want to pre-order this, I guess today's the day. I mean, I'm talking to you from the past, of course. Since I'm still in the past, has anybody got the lottery numbers? Because I could use those right now. I could win if you could just put the lottery numbers in there and I can get them. Some in the past. All right, Mattel's core. Oh, we get to see what Mattel's up to with the DC. Champion Collector has gotten his hands on the new DC Core 5.5-inch Batman and Joker, or 6.5-inch Batman and Joker figures, plus the new Batlink, Batmobile. You can check all his stuff out if you watch it. And so, I like the look of that Joker. I don't really need a Jack Nicholson Joker. Plus, McFarlane made it hard to get. So, I'm not all about that. I'm not about the lifestyle of hard to get, playing hard to get. They look good. They don't look great. I hope the price is cheap. What the price is? Low prices, because I'm gonna hyper pick and choose. This is called the ultra cherry picking of a line, because I don't need a lot of that stuff. So like I don't need this here, and so this is someone else. This is Ashley Wilbanks. He takes a look at this, and I think he got it on Amazon UK, I believe. Anyhow, this is the Robin and his Robin Cycle set review. And looking at him handling it, I really felt like this is on par with Mattel's $10.99 He-Man figures. I'm not joking. It really feels that way, and I've been seeing some stuff that McFarlane's putting out in hand at the store. What was it? The Martian Manhunter looks phenomenal. Like some of that stuff, like he really is saving the best for last. Some of this stuff here looks really good. Like I don't need it. I'm not buying it. There was also a Batman. I think I'm gonna try to do pictures at the end of this, but if not, I'll just wait till next week. Got enough time, but yeah, these look really good. So I mean, he's just going all out with this stuff, and it's insane. We got a 3-pack with Man-Bat, Nightwing, and Batman. And then there's going to be John Stewart Green Lantern, Jokerized Batman, Stealth Suit Batman, and Superman. So I guess all that stuff's going on right now. Based on listings, the core figures should be $12.99 each. That's the first wave of these products. Oh, that's still Mattel. Never mind. Never mind. That's still Mattel. I think I was right. I was right about Mattel's being... I've got some pictures of McFarlane though. All right, this is McFarlane with the superpowers, and yes, they look good. So this is the next wave. I think they did like a teaser exclusively at Entertainment Earth. I hate that. I hate that. Tuesday, 26th at noon Eastern, featuring 6 4.5-inch figures. I hate that. Exclusively. Oh man, like zero chance I'm gonna remember it and get it. I don't show up for pre-orders anymore. I just don't care. So if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I lose. I thought that we had one more McFarlane. No, it was just the teaser for this. Oh well. We can get into Masters. All right, starting out, Masters of the Universe, we've got Ramen Toy making their clear and glow-in-the-dark versions of the most powerful stands in the universe. So if you want to get those, go over to ramentoy.com, check them out, and they look great. I mean, it kind of simulates the card back with the burst, with the explosions, and that's how that goes. Yeah, we got a few things here. We've got this Skelenite, which there's still no information about ordering and all that kind of stuff, but there's pictures. Leaked pictures. Leaky pictures. Let me make sure I'm right on that. And no word yet on availability or price. I mean, price probably the same as the $15 figures they now charge $25 or something for. I'm not sure if I'm going to be in on that. Probably not. I think that's 2000X. Then we got the slime pit. The pit of slime carcoon. This is cool because instead of, you don't have to use slime. You can just put them in this plastic enclosure and light them up. Light them up, bro. Roll them if you got them, and then you can still use slime. You can do both. You can either way. I think either way is still doable. Yeah, I believe that's how that's gonna work. And we're not done. We are far from done. Well, not far from. We are done, not done. This is Movie Origins Mossman and Ram Man 2-pack. So you're looking at the $22 price point or something like that for these. But it's partially flocked. It looks like. Looks like a partial floccation. He's got a case of the floccation. No, this is a 2-pack. Oh, a 2-pack. No word on if you're going to have to jump through any hoops. I'm not jumping through hoops, so if I miss out... Well, I'm not getting it anyway, so I'm not going to jump through hoops. I'm not interested. I'm not really after all of that. But I do have something else fun. MOTUniverse is going on right now, and I don't really have much information about how it's going, what's going on there, other than what these guys are saying with good old Ace and Laser Pants. And another guy there I just didn't know. But is it Rob Post? With Rob Post? And they just talked about, MOTUniverse, a couple of things here and there, just standard chatting about it. But yeah, it's an event going on. It happened. They made it happen. So, shout out to Mega J Retro and then his buddy Mike, the two of them that really started all this, and then everybody else that helped. So, sounds like a great time people are having over there, I believe, in California somewhere. Speaking of MOTUniverse, let's talk about a little MOTUniverse with a 4-pack. It's a nice little thing going on there. Okay, Master Universe Battle for Sub-Eternia action figure 4-pack at Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store and maybe other places. So you get Avian Warrior, Primal Captain, Aquatic Mer Warrior, and Sepultro Disciple. Beastman, Merman, Skeletor, and Stratos. But looking different. These Power Rangers, I have to say that I saw them and I thought, whoa, this might dethrone Super 7 as having the best set for a semi-affordable price. And then I got to finding out they're not very big. I think they're like 5.5 inch. Let me read all this good stuff here, but they're small. 5.11 inches. 3.0 in there. Or Flame Toys. Okay, Flame Toys Furai figures. Flame Toys Furai figures. Why do I get that mixed up with 3.0? I don't know. You can get a BBTS. So $51, the Flame Toys figures are 5.11 inches. Based on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV series. I'm sure they're going to operate really well as figures. They're going to look good, but I mean, compared to the rest of your collection, who's in for some 5.11 inch figures for $51? So, but I don't think that Super 7 is manufacturing theirs anymore. I should name this botched news. I'll probably spell it wrong. All right, SH Figuarts making some One Piece and more figures. the Straw Hat Crew series. They shared a teaser image for the next release, but they haven't said what it is. It's just a box. What's in the box? What's on the other side of the shading of the box? I don't know. My son watches this. I collected some figures, some Bandai ones at the store, at the Walmarts, and I got most of them at GameStop's on clearance for $8 or $12 or something like that. But I had fun collecting them. I don't think my son's in them anymore, but he still likes the show. Mezco 112 Collected making a Conan the Barbarian Pit Fighter Edition figure. Will be $116. But he does look good. So it's got that kind of strange torso overlay for that ball jointed torso, which gives it a breakup that I don't like. But it's not as noticeable because of his chest straps and stuff. But Conan, kind of fun. With stuff like this, it should be at least, you should be able to take some of the stuff off and give him more of a classic look if you want. But 116. He comes with gladiator harness, loincloth, arm wraps, 2 styles, boots, pit fighter attire, 2 punching daggers. Okay. 1 pair of forearm gauntlets with integrated daggers, 1 collar, 1 vest, 1 hairstyle with gladiator helmet, hairstyle with headband, Wheel of Pain necklace, which is removable, and then 112 collected display stand with logo and a post. Hopefully, I put this in the right spot during editing. I have failed as a Super 7 Thundercats collector. I know this episode. I know this scene. And I still don't get it. I don't get it. $150 for Burble Bill, slightly recolored, times 2. You get 2 of them, I think. I think you get, whoa. I hope you get 2 of them. And you get a Lino with, yeah, you get 2 Burbles. And you get a Lino, $150. I don't know why they're doing this. I really don't. I don't get it. I don't see the point. It appears that they made a whole new torso and arms with ropes tied to them, and then you get soft ropes. It's weird. I don't get it at all. But you get 2 Burble Fruit, 2 Locusts, 2 Burbles, 1 soft good rope, 1 blow gun. You get a blow gun. We get a dagger, triangle. Oh, dinner time. And Sword of Omen short and claw shield. So it's a shiny claw shield though. It's like nice and shiny. I don't have very many shiny. My 86 claw shields, most of them are kind of a matte finish to it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting it. Just to be clear. Unless Brian sends it to me for free, and then I will. The greatest action figure ever created by human hearts. I'm just kidding. Alright, so I think I covered everything I promised you in the intro. So now let's get into the Mafex reveals for Star Wars, Bo-Katan, Ahsoka, and the Black Panther. And these are usually $100 plus figures. They don't put that on here. Pre-orders should go live in Japan on the 23rd. Don't know about U.S. retailers, probably get them soon. U.S. retail importers getting them wherever you get them from. Maybe, just maybe, I just checked, they are not up on Gundam yet. So I would kind of think you'd be able to get them through Gundam, but if you're interested, check Gundam.com probably over the next week or two, see if it pops up. Anyhow, this is the Kitty line, the Actionverse, Mandalorian Grogu. So I'm hearing good things about the movie. If you like the TV show, it's like a long episode of the TV show. Maybe that's too abbreviated of an explanation that people are giving out. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not really in a hurry to see it. I'll see it when I see it. I'll get to it when I get to it. But this is the Imbo figure. There's some other stuff though that's coming, and it's all the news this week's for the kids. which I guess to keep it alive, you got to have some kid stuff. And guess what? We adult collectors aren't clamoring for this, so this doesn't sell out. So, and 4 and up, I actually think kids that are like 3 would want this, 4 and 5. And man, by the time they're 8, they probably want to get to something more like the Black Series or Vintage Collection or something. But we've got a Jabba. Is it Jabba the Hutt? It's Rhoda the Hutt. Rhoda. Is it Rhoda or Rado? See, I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. Maybe Rado was also in the show and I just missed the pronunciation, the enunciation, so I could say it properly. But you know where you will hear the pronunciations properly? On the Star Wars fan stream, May 26th at 11 a.m. Eastern. I don't know what that translates over to here, but I haven't watched a fan stream for Star Wars in a long time. I actually only watched the Joe ones. I don't even watch Transformers ones because they all get summed up really easy and I don't have to sit through all that. I watch the Joe ones. I'm gonna watch what happens at Joe June. That's got to be like a clown show. It's got to be hilarious what happens there. But with the Star Wars one, I'll probably just skip it, just look at the pictures, and that's all I need. I don't need a fan stream at all, under any circumstance. The pictures are fine. The information is just straightforward. That's all I need. I don't need this. All right, so that's all the news I got. So I'm just going to close this out talking about some stuff that I saw, and I wish I could have gotten a blurrier picture. $37.99. It's a '89 Batman from Walmart, and I counted on being able to read the company at the bottom. I don't remember. I don't think it was Mafex. I'm not sure. Anyway, more information on that in the future. Now to the clear pictures. There's an OMAC. That's, I don't know what it is, but it's something that McFarlane is making, and it looks good. And this whole wave, the figures just look phenomenal. I don't know what it is, so I didn't buy it. Tell me that Martian Manhunter doesn't look phenomenal. It just looks great. Now, it says DC Direct on it, so are they just literally putting back out what DC Direct did? I don't know, but are these page punchers? So I don't even know. Comic book's in there. That's got to make them a page puncher. And then we've got Super 7. All right, so the Mumra at the bottom there, I wanted to kind of show like a mix of what you can find at the Walmarts, but I did snag that Mumra because my Target one got canceled in the middle of the night, and I was like, wait, but I was awake at the time. I never got an email. It just was, too bad, so sad, we will not be able to fulfill this for you. But don't worry, they'll probably start showing up at Targets now that I bought it from Walmart. So I lifted the curse of Mumra off of everybody by buying one. But I got my receipt. It's in a bag with the receipt because I know it's going back. I know I'm going to get it cheaper at Target. This is the Transformers Breakaway. Now, it's one of those things where I report on this stuff, but when I see it in the wild, I'm like, what? What? This isn't how I remembered it looking at all. I remembered I remember the ball being like a white, not a gray. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I mean, it just does not look at all like what I remembered showing in past newses. But there it is in real life. They only had the one, which was even stranger. Like, you didn't get a case of 6. Did they get a case of 6 and split them up between every store? I don't know. I don't really care. If it's on clearance, I might get it. But past that, I don't really care. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this weekly news interview. What else did I miss that I didn't talk about that you think is really cool? Because I'd like to stay in the know. Like and subscribe. And, of course, Titanium hanging around.